You were 4 years old when you lost your father's murder convict. Mr. Anand Mohan has today been given remission and he is out on the streets of Bihar. What are your first thoughts?
Well, whatever decision the government has taken is kind of like very unfair to us, to the family, and also to the entire nation. That's what I personally feel. This is something that's definitely not expected. I just got to know about this yesterday, and well, this is something that was really not expected of Bihar government, because I think Nitish Kumar-ji pretty well knows the kind of service my father had done when he was posted in Bihar. I mean, his service is known to the entire state of Bihar. So I think the decision that has come out right now, I don't know how it's impacting the other people, but it's kind of like very difficult for us to digest this. And we're just hoping that something really positive happens. That's all I can say about it.
Are you hoping that the Bihar government will revisit its decision, or are you with the Dalit organizations which are looking at filing a PIL and challenging this remission decision of the Bihar government?
Well, I'll definitely go with the second thing. I'm hoping that, whatever decision is taken by the government, I think everything should be taken into consideration. And I'm definitely not going to support if they're letting him out and walk on the streets. It's just kind of like encouraging a criminal and nothing else. And what should be better than government to take a good decision? So I'm hoping that whatever decision comes out should be in favor of everybody.
And Padma, when you came to know about your father's death in 1994, where exactly were you? Your mother, I believe, was in Gopalganj, because he was then serving as the DM of Gopalganj.
Yes. Well, I was 4 years old and my sister was just 1 year elder to me. So, I kind of like, to be very honest, I do not even remember, because at 4 years old, you know how kids are. We hardly have any memories. But the kind of memories that I shared with my dad were so strong that I still kind of like relive them whenever I look at the pictures and everything. But the impact a lot. Because my person, something can like in a country like India, anything can happen.
So a lot of disappointments there in the family, Padma. I can certainly sense that, and rightly so, because you feel perhaps betrayed by the Bihar government, and in particular from the Bihar Chief Minister, by the Bihar Chief Minister. Padma, would you say that this should have been handled better? That a convict, a murderer of a civil servant or a public servant should not have been allowed to let go, should not have been let go the manner in which Mr. Anand Mohan has been?
Absolutely. Everybody today, are taking interviews and talking to us. So everybody around the nation know that the decision that has been taken is definitely not the right thing. Right? Everybody is kind of like coming and interviewing us, and I'm pretty sure nobody is going and interviewing Anand Mohan about it. So the entire nation knows what's the right thing and what's the wrong thing. I just don't understand how politicians cannot understand this, and they kind of like, wish that everything should work out in their favor and not in the favor of good people, which is something that I definitely don't agree with.
Yes, 1994 certainly changed your life and your family's life completely, and it has been a long fight for justice in various courts of Bihar. And Anand Mohan was sentenced. He was given life imprisonment, and then he is being released by getting this remission, because the Bihar government has gone ahead and changed the jail manual. Padma, what is your mother's reaction? I haven't been able to speak to Umaji.
Well, like I said, my mother is a very strong person. She's extremely strong. She is definitely trying to kind of like, control her emotions. All that she would like, because it's been 29 years and it's been really very tough for her. But whenever something like this comes out, it kind of like gets very difficult for us to take care of her. But she's trying to manage.
And is the family looking at challenging it legally?
That is something I personally am not aware of. That is something my mother should be doing. My mom from the beginning has not allowed us much to get into all of this. She always wanted us to stay away from all of this. So I'm not really sure about proceeding legally on this, but there should be something in place.
There should be something. But before I let you go, I want to understand who told you about this decision of the Bihar government, and are you of the opinion that this will embolden criminals they are getting away with an act of this nature?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I think nowadays I was feeling a little kind of like safe because a lot of criminals like this are not being encouraged by law. But something different like this coming up has kind of like shaken me as well. Like I said, I'm just hoping that the Bihar government takes the right decision and kind of like thinks about us, because my father has done a lot for the people of Bihar. And, I hardly have any memories because my dad used to hardly stay at home. He always worked for the people. So, yeah.
A disappointed daughter. In fact, Padma was just 4 years old when her father, District Magistrate of Gopalganj, was lynched to death by a mob that was led by Anand Mohan in 1994. And earlier today,